So as organisations move into people services, I think the leaders of those organisations need to bear in mind, what it means for an employee, what do they need. For me, there's at least 3 personas you need to bear in mind for people that are dealing with people services. They're there as an employee that needs to have help with their PC or their pay slip. The same person can also be a line manager that needs to do performance management and understand and approve working holidays. But they can also be a people leader that need to be there, part of the organisation, need to be messaging the right things and communicating the right things. So I really think we need to think about the personas and make it easier for people to do business within an entity. So when you're looking at your organisation, I think the leadership traits are really important, and the sort of traits I'll be looking for, suggest others, are authenticity, visionary. You've really got to have strategic thinking and challenge and always be pushing the organisation forward, and one of self-survival or even being really worried about what might happen next is crucially important. But empathy and being able to relate to people is such a powerful trait. So I prioritise this event, SSOW Lisbon, and I only really do one overseas one, and that's really based on the quality of the speakers, the content that's there. It's things I actually want to know about that helps me develop and continue to develop my organisation. And lastly, and in a way, it's just really seeing a lot of friends and learning from a lot of other people that are doing wonderful things in the world of GBS. So my panel, we were looking at the big ideas for AI and where that can take the organisation of the future. I think one of the key things I'd like people to bear in mind is the impact it has on talent, and you really need to think about the messaging, the change management, and how you take your people on that journey, which has a lot of uncertainty and a lot of worry in it at the moment. So for anyone starting out on their shared services or their own GBS journey, there's 2 key things. One, you need to make sure you've got absolute support and commitment of the CEO and the ExCo, that they understand it and are behind what you're doing. That's so crucial. And then secondly, it's really the talent. You either have got people that have done it before, or you've got really good talent that are going to know and be able to lead that organisation with you. You can't do it on your own. So I was fortunate enough to attend the Women in Leadership Day yesterday, and what an amazing event. Amazing, inspiring leaders there. But what really struck me was the quality of the conversations and that the clear need for support, whether it's role models, but practical help for really challenges that the ladies were having throughout the career. And it reminded me of the need to continue to develop women and continue to give the opportunity. So I'm really looking forward to hopefully attending next year and continuing to support as an ally in something I think is really important.